Today I'm going to be doing a middle school tips video, obviously, but I'm just going to be talking about like some things that I wish I would have known in 7th grade, starting middle school, because I started middle school in 7th grade. I know a lot of people start middle school in 6th grade, 7th grade, well, in 6th grade and then go 7th and 8th grade, but our middle school is only 2 grades, so, but these are just some like tips that I wish I would have known and that I want to tell you because it will help you in middle school and you will thank me later. Like, come back in 2 years, thank me. I'll tell you my address. No, I won't. But anyways, before I start, I just want to tell you a little bit about my middle school and like I'm not going to tell you about my experience, but I'm just going to give you some background information. I don't know. But my middle school, like I said, is 7th and 8th grade. Like, not just my school fed into my middle school, another school did too. And so I hated that at first, but then I learned to like it. So I don't know, I'll talk about that in the video. Well, this is the video, but I'll talk about that in a minute. So like more than one school fed into my middle school. We had 7 classes a day. PE, and I had, in 7th grade I took home ec and art, then 8th grade I took 2 semesters of art because I wasn't supposed to, but I changed my schedule. Well, they did, but I don't know. So yeah, what else am I gonna say? Oh yeah, I had a pretty big middle school, but it was fun. Last year, I took Algebra 1. Oh, and like, I don't know, I'm pretty smart, I guess. Like, that's weird. I don't know, I don't make super bad grades. Like, A's and B's, I've never made a C, so. But anyways, I guess I'll just go ahead and get into the actual part that you want to listen to. And, like, go ahead. So anyways, the first tip number 1, that I want to talk about is it does not pay off to be shy. Like I said, more than one school fed into my middle school, and at first, I did not like it. I didn't really talk to those people, didn't know hardly any of them, so I just automatically hated them, which sounds really bad, but I think that's like human instinct. I don't know, it was for me, and I guess I just thought I was above it all in 7th grade. And I guess I was just kind of like, I don't know, I did not talk to a lot of them, and I just kind of did not like them at first. But then, like, I learned that that is no way to be a girlfriend, so you need to make friends with them. But, it definitely does not pay off to be shy. In 7th grade, I had, like, most of my classes with, like, one friend that I knew, or, like, one person that I was friends with, and then I just, like, I don't know, stayed with them all year in that class, and that's like, I don't know, you need to like make new friends. If there's people in the class that you don't know and you think, that girl looks nice, interesting, I don't know, like go over with her, and it is easier if you already have a friend in the class. You and your friend can go like sit with her and her friends, and then that is just how friends are made. Like, just add, I don't know, that's how things work out. So just don't be shy, don't be cliquey, be open-minded, definitely. I did end up making some new friends in 7th grade, but not as many as I feel like I could have. I don't know. And just know that if you don't, and if you're shy or just stuck up, and if you don't want to talk to, and like if you are just shy and you like just really think it would just be best if you just sat in your seat and did not talk to anyone in that class, then people might think you're stuck up and they might not want to talk to you. So just be like, present yourself as a open-minded, you don't have to be super outgoing, and definitely do not be super obnoxious, but just, good friendly person, nice. I don't know. Do not be shy. Don't be all like, I don't know what is, but just don't be it. what else did I want to say? Oh yeah, if you are like that, then like say you come into middle school with like 4 or 5 good friends, and maybe they're not like you, and they like talk to a lot of new people, have classes with new people, make friends, and then you don't, and they'll have new friends, you won't have new friends, and then you're just gonna be left like a loser. So just don't be a loser. Talk to people. I don't know. I'm not gonna say loser, but just you're not gonna be as happy as you could be. So that's definitely the most important thing. Besides just be nice to everyone. That's always important. And have fun. But then the second thing that I want to talk about is middle school is kind of the first time when you are like really actually interacting with people that aren't the same age as you. I don't know how your before middle school, how your schools were. My family just interrupted my whole process to go get a baby frog. I don't even like frogs. Anyways, what I was saying was, like, when I was in like elementary school, intermediate school, we were with people in different grades as us, but like we didn't really see them. I don't know, we didn't really interact with them because we didn't have to change classes with each other. We didn't even have like recess or lunch together really. It was all separated. And then in middle school you're kind of like all thrown in together with older people, and y'all are in the halls at the same time, and at the beginning and end of school like you're with each other. So I don't know, just don't be scared of people older than you is basically, because just try to make friends with them. Like, I don't know, my whole theme for middle school is try to make friends with everyone, unless they're like bad, unless you do not like, I'll touch on that later. But like, just try to make friends with the older people. That's gonna be better anyway, especially when you get into high school. You'll have older upperclassmen as friends. Maybe they won't be as mean to you. I don't know, but just don't be intimidated by them. And if you are older, and if the younger kids annoy you, because they do sometimes, just like, I don't know, just know, like, be limited on how mean you are to them. I don't know, just don't be super mean. Don't hurt them physically. No physical violence on this channel, on this world. I don't know. But yeah, that's kind of like tip number 2. Just interact peacefully with all the other grades. I don't know, that was weird. And then the next thing, kind of the last thing I want to talk about is like just how you present yourself. Because in middle school is a good time to experiment, because it's better than experimenting in high school with things like, not with like drugs, like with your, how you want to be. Like if you want to be all goth in middle school, do it in like 6th or 7th grade. So then maybe by senior year, people will have forgotten if you don't choose to live the goth life. I don't know, goth is just an example, but this is one I could think of. I don't know, but just like experiment with yourself, but definitely don't try to act older than you are. In middle school, you're not like a kid anymore, but you're not like super grown up where you can like drive everywhere and your friends can drive you. So you're just kind of like where you need your parents to drive you places. Not driving, why not just, you need your parents, but you don't want to need them. I don't know, but embrace that. Don't try to be so much older, because then the people that are older will just think, look at that chick. What is she think she is? And just try to present yourself nicely. Don't wear like super, I don't know, our school has uniforms, but definitely it's just like common sense. If you wear super ho-ish clothing, then number one, you're going to get treated differently by girls and guys. Girls are going to be like, she's nasty. She is not, no. Guys are going to be like, oh, I can take advantage of her. And then teachers are going to be like, her parents do not supervise her. She has no respect for herself. She is not, she's not going to be a good student. She's not smart enough to pick her outfit. She's not going to make good grades. So, I mean, why do I need to give attention to her when I can give attention to this person who wants to be here and present themselves as a responsible student? I don't know. And, like, I don't know. There's just, like, some things, I'm going to list off some things you don't want to do in school. First off, probably don't dye your hair unless you really want to, or unless it's not going to be, like, you can get, like, some little highlights, but don't, like, go from, like, brown, bleach all your hair to bleach blonde. Because first of all, it ruins your hair, and why would you want to ruin your hair that early? It can't be that bad. Second of all, like, if you're like the only one at school that dyes your hair, people are going to be like, ew, look, you can see your boob. That's disgusting. That's not your natural hair color. So just, yeah, try to refrain from that. And mostly because you don't want to damage your hair in that early. And people are just going to be like, why are you dyeing your hair? Come on. You're in middle school. You don't even need to. But then, I don't know, that kind of contradicts what I said about experimenting. Just don't experiment. I don't know. If you want to go goth, just go all out goth. Dye your hair black. But if you don't, if you want to try to, like, go with the flow, then just do what other people do. That sounds so bad. Be yourself, but don't be... Gosh, what am I trying to say here? I don't know. Be yourself, because that's how people will be attracted to you and be friends with you. But don't try to be someone else. Like, don't try to be older, because that's not yourself. That's someone older. So, I don't know, but don't, like, just dress appropriate, you know, present yourself appropriately. I don't know how you are with, like, piercings, I don't know, like, I don't know. Don't get, like, snake bite piercings, pierce your nose, pierce your eyebrow. That's just creepy. I don't know. People might be scared of you. Yeah. But definitely in middle school, experiment with who you want to be, but don't go crazy and don't try to act, like, older than you are and think you're so much better than everyone, because you're not. So, yeah. And I guess that's all for middle school. Oh, I'm just going to touch on a few more things that I was just freaking out about as going into middle school on, like, the night before school. Okay, first of all, in middle school, you obviously have a locker. You might not have had one before in elementary school or intermediate school. And, like, before the first day in, like, kindergarten through 5th or 6th grade, we, like, got a letter in the mail, who your teacher is, who's in your class. You went on a certain day, brought all your school supplies, because you got a list. You got a list in the beginning of the summer, so you could, like, shop before. You brought all your school supplies, gave them to the teacher. On the first day, you, like, came with your backpack. In middle school, like, we didn't really have a day for that. So on the first day, you kind of had to bring your supplies. And I don't know why I was freaking out about this, but I was like, what do I do with all this stuff? Do I have to carry paper towels to all my classes? It's going to look so stupid. Go before, definitely go before the first day. And put all your supplies in your locker so you don't have to look weird on the first day carrying, like, all this stuff or have a huge backpack. Just, like, get it done with, and then in homeroom, like, just, I don't know, ask your teacher what supplies do I need to bring in, and then just bring it, like, to the rest of your classes. I don't know. And then also, that's kind of all. I don't know. At lunch, if you can sit with, we had assigned seating still in middle school for lunch, but if you don't, then it's kind of like, even with our assigned seats, we had big long tables, like where you sat at your table on the first day was your seat for the rest of the year, so choose wisely, I guess. I don't know, you might change, but, like, don't take other people's spots halfway through the year. This is just randomness. I need to stop talking. But yeah, that was my middle school advice video. If you have any more questions, I would totally love to answer them. So you can message me on here. You can ask me in the comments, like Instagram, tweet it at me. I don't know. Whatever you want to do. But I hope you have a lot of fun in middle school. And yeah, make sure to ask me anything you want to know because I will be your source of information. But have a fabulous day. Bye. That was weird.